Okay, so this is the PS Audio Noise Harvester. Just a small device here that plugs into the AC outlet, and there's your little LED on the side. And we're going to go ahead and go over to my system here and see if we can't get a feeling for about how much harmonic noise might exist on my line. There's my little computer power strip. And that guy right there is the one that we're going to be replacing with a PowerPort Classic. And also running a 20 amp line too. So let's go ahead and plug this guy in. See how it does. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. That's almost a steady light. Now Julia reported about 155 blinks per minute. And then she put in a 20 amp line and reported about 120 blinks per minute, which is a sizable reduction, about 20%. And get this 20 amp line in there and see if that changes at all. We'll do some more recording after that. So thank you, Julie, for your excellent question. We'll get more answers soon. What's the first step? What are we going to be doing today if maybe we don't get everything done? Like, what's the first step with this?
First step today is I'm going to dismantle this outlet. I'm going to use the penetration through the floor to send some glow rods underneath. As you know, it's 18 inches, 24 inches clearance down there. Lots of duct work in the way. And so we're going to, I got some sticks glowing or harvesting the light right now, so they glow nice and bright once they go in the dark.
Right.
After we remove this, we'll put this fishing line on the end of the glow rod.
Right.
And from the other end, we're going to try to grab this.
Okay.
You can see that it's just
kind of fishing line, right?
Just fishing line, yeah.
Okay.
A fishing line will be on the back of these rods, so if I'm successful with grabbing them with the other rods on the other side,
yes,
we'll pull it all the way through till I retrieve all my tools and the loose end of this fish line.
Wow.
Hopefully, we're lucky.
Yeah.
And I looked up special conductors. There was really nothing that was any better, that was available to the public anyway.
Sure. So did you say that we were able to get the 10 gauge wire?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right, look at that. So the business end, those shiny bits. I'm just gonna keep myself a little safe if I can.
Now we haven't done anything with the breaker box at all at this point, so we're just rocking and rolling right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hot, but
it's hot right now. Okay.
But we're just gonna put in some preventative measures.
All right.
So what I'm trying to do is figure out a way to get past this box without putting a hole in it.
Right.
And what I'm thinking is if I unscrew it the whole way, the whole box will come out and it'll sit up here while we do the work. And then so in theory, if we get our string to there, tomorrow when I come through, we'll put it in a floor box.
Okay, great. Okay. 18 inches. All right. Ground beneath.
So, just to give you a heads up, I'm glad that worked out the way I thought it was going to work out.
Okay, so there's a little bit of positivity there, which is we have easy access to essentially the crawl space.
Right. One of us will be pushing from the outlet to the north. I'm facing east, and I'm gonna, hopefully I can see it, and then I can grab it.
Okay.
And that's when we realize we kind of got something lucky.
That's just the fish line, right?
Just so we have to fish it, right?
Okay. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Won't let anything not get knocked over.
This is the one.
Alright. You hear what he said?
This is the one.
Yeah, I heard it too.
You gotta be optimistic.
I agree.
Good for you guys.
Send one after.
Sending a probe, you said? Okay.
We might end up leaving the orange ones here if I catch something I can't let go.
Okay. So that is a hook on the other end, is that it?
And the idea of putting that rat's nest on the back was just to be able to
So you know approximately where it is and you're going to kind of go for it, is that the idea?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
But there is that footer wall, that brick foundation wall that we know we're contending with.
Sure. So it goes about 10 feet, you say?
Yeah, then it turns to the right. So he's probably hitting that brick wall and it's just rolling up.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna try to do is, I might go get another fish stick from him. And then just try to get somewhere where I can see that. You know, right now it seems like almost impossible, but seeing this, I feel a little better about it.
Okay. Free to move anything we need. There is a duct under these two shelves here. There's like an that's the output actually. So there's one under there.
So that would be, the house stops right here though.
Yeah. Whoa, there it is. Nice job, guys. First flip, I suppose, anyway.
Let's pull it through
Get the string
and then
fish over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that.
So that tells me we're actually going to get it wired up to here, essentially, and then start again and do another session all the way over to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
kind of break it up into 2 segments.
A to B to C.
Okay, gosh.
There's like a foundational wall piece that's like right here, so we pretty much just need to go in like a V pattern.
Like once all that's lined up and you've got your line going, do you just pull the wire through? I mean, is there any problem getting that wire through? Does it ever get stuck, or is that pretty much the easy? Is that pretty much the easy part?
It does get stuck.
Stuck once in a while. So what are we doing here? Feeding more string on the end? Is that it?
So we have string from where he is to the basement with a lot of slack down there. On the end of this one is that puffball that we made.
Sure.
So if he grabs this, we pull the screwdriver, he takes this through, we have string here, we tie the strings together.
Oh. Okay.
And then,
That is awesome.
Let's see it.
Woo! I pulled out the wrong end though.
did you really?
Yeah, I pulled out the backside first.
Huh. Whatever.
There it is. Woo! You got it, guys. That is amazing.
Secondary, because I was going to do a 3-wire configuration to the system.
That thing's gonna be sweet.
Cool. So tell me just a little more about what a 3-wire configuration is.
Well, one of them would be hot, neutral ground.
Okay.
We're going to take the ground to, well, see, that's the other reason that this isn't really the way I would choose to do it. I would do it with a metal box that I would ground the box out to.
Okay, a metal box, then ground the box out.
Ground the box out, and then that extra hot conductor I was going to use for the isolated ground just to this unit.
Wow, so we're isolating the ground completely for that one, and it has an isolated hot and all that stuff going to it. Okay.
So the one that I use for the secondary ground would be colored, coordinated with tape, so everybody knows that they would see it. But you could pull this one circuit from here,
Right.
sleeve it all the way through with the 3/4. You can put a box on the other side too if we need to, just to, and then we can get rid of all the Romex insulation that they have in this pipe.
Right,
That might be the way out.
Might be the way to do it, right? Grounded.
And that's the one right by my thumbnail. There's neutral, hot, and then this is also going to be a ground. So we're going to double up the ground.
So there's like 2 grounds in there. Is that
So
it?
one will ground out the box, one will ground out the device.
Okay, one ground out the box, one will ground out the device. Okay.
And then the mechanical bond of the box and the outlet, it kind of bonds the two anyway. But if there's any air gap in there,
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
So I'm gonna just measure, see what, I think the stud's around right here, so it'll probably put me somewhere around here.
Okay.
Round brass box. I'll show it to you.
Okay.
I'll pull out my drill. We'll drill some holes. As soon as we get that set, I'll take the wire downstairs. Try to get as much length as we can. We'll probably run it through the house so it's straight and flat, not coiled.
Sure.
And then I'll pull, and I might have you assist me on just feeding it.
Totally. So this is the brass plate that comes onto it there. Okay, great. Got all that. So we're going to put a new hole in and do a new thing. Now, it sounds like some of our viewers might have the option to do a brand new box or to go ahead and use the one that they've got.
So here's something that we could do. We could loop all those wires together, tie them through to where that device is no longer there. We can run the wire here, use that same box. You know, it's not really full. It could take another wire. And we can just put your PS Audio outlet, what do you call it again?
The PowerPort Classic.
You can put the PowerPort Classic into that box if that's how you decide.
Okay.
Now, I think the first time we talked about it, I think we had talked about leaving that there as the convenient outlet.
And that would just be a normal 15 amp outlet.
Normal 15 amp outlet.
Okay.
This one is 20 amp dedicated.
I'm absolutely fine with that. I think that it's cooler to have the dedicated one. I think that's a handsome brass thing, and also it sounds like sort of the full gambit of the way to go is let's get a totally isolated one in there. So
Totally isolated.
So let's go for the big boy. I say let's do the whole thing, and just as we were planning.
So we have to start out with the big one. The one that is for the size of the hole.
Okay.
We go down just through the laminate. We take that laminate out. We subfloor, and then we do a smaller hole for that, which is that way.
Okay.
This whole thing will go through there.
Okay. So that would be the subfloor right
This
there.
right here, right. So that's what we wanted to keep.
This piece came out. This is the part we wanted to.
Yeah, so that way it sits like that, flush in there. Of course, right side up.
Right.
Battery dead.
Oh.
Or real hot.
It's working.
So again, we're using the red as a ground.
Red as a ground. Okay.
And the bare copper as a ground. One's going to the box. One's going to the device.
Okay. That's just the wires.
Here's what I did. I cut it short so we can crimp onto it if you want. But there's also, if you see that screw right there, that green screw.
Yeah.
Comes around, loops around.
Yes.
Gets bonded in there really nice. What I did was I just tucked this down right here.
And then clip off the excess and then kind of tuck it in.
Yep, clip off the excess, tuck it in.
Alright, so we were of course able to keep the 15 amp duplex. This would be the brand new 20 amp one, and our viewer had a question about the noise harvester, which you guys can kind of see here. It's almost not doing it, I guess, once in a while. It's crazy. Put back up this guy here. I guess that's the conclusion to our program regarding the upgrade to the 20 amp line. Thank you so much, and see you next time.